Hello everyone and welcome back to another Universe Sandbox video, and today we're going to be doing the finale of making a periodic table solar system, so a planet based off every single element. If you remember last episode, we finished on plutonium, element 94, but today we're going to go all the way to element 118, which is Ognasian, I think it's called. So this is going to be slightly different to the previous episodes, as all of these elements pretty much going on from this point are all silver or unknown. So it's going to be kind of a lot of copy pasting, but you know, we are going to finish the system off because it's not cool leaving stuff unfinished. So we're going to finish all this off. Well, it looks like actually two more elements. So Mercurium and Curium, which is element 90. So it's 96 and 95 and 96. Those both come up as silver, but all the elements after that. So Berkelium all the way to Ognasian. Apparently they're all just Na. They don't actually know what the colour are. So these elements obviously, I think some of the elements we've already done as well have never actually been seen by scientists or actually looked at. But these ones are completely unknown. So without further ado, we're going to continue on. So look at our lineup so far. I mean, this is absolutely crazy. Why is oxygen glowing too hot? We need to just cool it down a bit. Hang on. So warming up a bit, well, we'll just give you some more albedo, buddy. There you go, enjoy. That should cool it down. There, okay, cool. Look at this, this is absolutely insane. And it's crazy how the system's actually stable as well. So what we're going to need is, I mean, this is going to be kind of a lot of copy pasting, but we need silver white, and we need to place a lot of these. So we'll just go all the way out here. I mean, we'll slowly put them into orbit correctly, but I mean, that should hopefully be enough. Right, and then all we need to simply do is just... So we're doing Americium next. So this is known as silver. So, well, this colour, this one is supposedly silver. So this is element 95 now. There it is. So what we're going to do is, I'm just going to make it shiny. How are we looking on Starlight? I don't know if we're that... Yeah, it's getting pretty dark out here. We'll go on directional, just so we can see them properly. Right, so what we're going to do here is, I mean, again, these are all going to be very basic because there's none of these are any coloured elements or anything, so we're just going to leave it all as silver, really, and just have the contrast quite low. There we go, why not? And there we go, simple as that. I mean, because these ones are all going to be very, very similar in appearance. So there's 95, and then we've got 96. So we've got cerium, quite similar to the element we already did, actually. Cerium, well, this one's called Curium. So, a few letters difference. Right, so again, with this guy, 96. Done. And then, I'm going to leave it the way it is. I mean, it really is going to get basic with these guys, but we just need to finish this off. So, next up, we've got this one again. So, element 97. That is Berkelium. So, we'll get all the names in first, and then we'll just slowly customize some of them. Next up, we've got Californium. So I'm guessing, I don't know anything about this, but wild guess, probably something to do with California found there, or name from someone there. Next up, if anyone knows, though, let us know in the comments if you know for sure. Right, and then this one, it's element 99 now. 99. This is one of the biggest systems we've probably made all year, or probably the biggest system we've made all year. It's not often we go this far. Right. There we go. So element 100 now. So another 18 to go. But again, yeah, these are all... Maybe we just leave them all as the same texture to kind of represent that they're unknown. Now, I'd actually kind of make a... You know what? I kind of may stick with that. They might just all have the same look, as they are unknown. They're NA, not applicable, so we don't know for sure. They're mostly probably going to be silvery white, because that's the most popular... colour the elements like to be. So I mean, it kind of fits quite nicely actually. So we're simply just going to completely just rinse and repeat for basically all of these until we have them all in here. So it's just a lot of copy pasting, so I won't bore you guys. We'll speed this up and I'll be back with you once we've named everyone. Alright, everyone. So, the last element now. So, just click on the sky. This is so weird. Why is this game keep doing this? Oi. There we go. We're getting so far out from the start. I mean, this is wild. So, element 118. So, Ognasian. And there it is. So, look at this. I mean, look how far out we've gone. Obviously, we need to shrink these down a bit, but we've, like, quadrupled, if that. You know, look at the distance here. We need to obviously shrink these down a bit, but oh my gosh. So, yeah, we've got Americium and Curium here, which are the last two sort of we know for sure what their colour is. So they're both silver. So we'll give both of these, you know, we've already customised Americium, so we'll give this obviously some customization as well, just to distinguish it from the others. But then all of the ones further out, since they're unknown, we'll leave them completely alone and we won't touch the way they look. So to represent their unknown, they'll kind of all be the same to kind of represent that. So, I mean, you could call it lazy, but I think, you know, if they're completely unknown, then I think they should all just be like a blank canvas, or ideally. That's just the way I see it. I mean, yeah, let me know what you think as well. Yeah, these are all silver, aren't they? So, I mean, we'll just basically pale them out. I mean, because they're still pretty complex ones. So, if we go with Pluto, why not? Right, so there we go. So those are the last two of the known elements. So there we go. So now we need to really just, you know, just do the system management, do a bit of housekeeping, and just get everyone in line. So, because we need to make sure the system runs, because that's what we want to do afterwards. All the elements need to exist together and work together. So I think what we'll do as well is, as we get further out, we'll slowly, now we're in the unknown elements, we'll slowly make them smaller and smaller as we go. So what I'm going to do is simply just click this once, and just slowly make these all smaller as we go. So I'll do that there. So Californium and Einstein. So we'll shrink these. We'll make the size of the planets different once we've actually just fixed the orbits. But look, we're already just shrinking these down a lot better because we need to make sure this all runs. So there we go. So they all keep the same coloured orbit as well. I think that also makes sense. If they're keeping the exact same appearance, I think that would make sense. So we're gonna shrink you all down. Excellent. There you go. This is really cool, actually. I really have enjoyed making this system, and I hope you guys have enjoyed the run as well. But yeah, this is the finale. We're doing the finishing touches. We'll go back and check for all the objects as well once we've finished, and see them all as they all together as well. So it should be pretty awesome. Maybe we'll crash them all together at the end as well, all the elements combined. But yeah, we'll do this. So there you go. We'll start spreading the orbits out a bit more, because the further we get from the star, the more unstable things could get. So, oh god, that's really annoying, right? Stop doing that, game. Ugh. Let's just right click, because that always shrinks them down more. But yeah, right click always instantly opens the menu of each object when you click on it. So if you can click on it, of course. There we go. So again, slow and steady. Get them all shrunk down there. Cool. Let's just move the camera. That's a little easier. It's because the distance is getting pretty large. Look, we're almost at 0.1 light years now on some of these guys that are really far away. So I mean, it's getting pretty ridiculous. So shrink you down as well. Very nice. You was 0.16 light years. Oh my god. I mean, yeah, our hydrogen star won't reach that far, that's for sure. You can see the last two here. What's it? Tennesseum and Ognesian. Yeah, those two, it looks like they want to do a binary or something, because one of the orbits hasn't actually shown up, so not good. So let's shrink you down there as well. I'm actually just going to slow down time, because I want to just press play and make sure this is function. So they're all working. Okay, good news. God, this is absolutely crazy. Imagine how long it's going to take these guys to orbit. Oh, oi. Let me click on the thing. Hey, there we go. Oi. Game, behave. Right, there we go. So shrink you down as well. Probably just best I just don't have the camera locked onto them as well, so then I can just focus on these guys. So you two, let's shrink you down. Bye-bye. Cool. Oh, this is looking so cool, actually, right? And there we go. Oi. Oi. Stop doing that. That's really weird. Right. Shrink you down too, and then yeah, the last element here. And there you go. So I believe that's everything. So I'm just going to check actually, just in case. Yeah, there's no more elements other than that. That's the farthest the list goes, all the way up to element 118. So that is mission complete. And then let's just do a bit more housekeeping here and just get these orbits a little closer together. This one ends 0.07 light years, 0.6. Yeah, there we go. Right, cool. So there is our lineup. So now what I want to do is let's go back through them all and just, yeah, as soon as the further out we get, I want to make them smaller and smaller. So pretty cool. So go to the size, and I'm just going to slowly just click these. So we've done that one. Then this guy, so I'm going to click 1, 2, 3. Then this one will go 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm clicking it 4 times, and I'm just going to make them smaller and smaller as they go out, which is pretty cool. So they are different, very similar but different. So we're just going to slowly shrink these down further and further as we go. 0.7 Earths. This one will go 0. Lower 0.7s. Then we'll go 0.6 Earths for you. 0.65. 0.56. All the way down to 0.4. 0.3. There we go. Over here, number so 1110. It's got 8 more to do. Oi! It's because we're so far zoomed out. The mouse is struggling to click on the planets. So 0.47. 0.45, 44. 0.43. There we go. It's easy just to type it, isn't it? 0.35. 0.3. There we go. Element 115. 0.25. 116. We'll do 0.2. 0.2 goes to 0.21. Make it a little different. 0.18. And then the last of them all, 0.1 Earths. There you go. So they're all different size-wise. And there you go. So that is the entire periodic table system. So these planets are pretty far apart, but they kind of have to be to keep this system stable. So if we go all the way in now, I mean, look at this. I mean, I'm just going to throw a save in just before we speed things up, because I just want to make sure it's stable. There we go. Cool. Let it save. There's a lot of objects to save, and we've got 118 objects in here, so pretty cool. Right now I'm just going to see how fast this can actually play. I mean, how long does it take those guys to orbit? Because, I mean, they barely move. Oh, my God. How are we doing on the internet? I mean, look at this. Whoa, look at it go. It's all stable. Perfection. Look at that. Oh, it's so cool. Trails. Yeah, look at that. Oh, that's awesome. All going around. So even the objects we added today, look, the first one, Curium Americum, look. They've almost fully gone round a year, and these guys have barely moved. I mean, yeah, that's awesome. So there you go. So that, to me, looks pretty darn stable. So, yeah, what do you think of that? So that is the periodic table solar system fully complete. Look at that perfect disk of perfection orbits. So what we'll do as well is actually, what I want to do, orbits. Okay, so what I want to do is it's view, isn't it? I always forget where this button is. Is it that one? I'm not sure which one it is. It's the one that makes the objects bigger. Not that one, not that one. It's definitely on view. I think it's this one. Is it that one? No? I don't know which button it is. There's a button that you can make all the objects like super large. I'm just trying to find it. It's not tools, is it? I'm sure it's definitely on view. It's gotta be view, or maybe it's simulation. No, it's definitely not there. Collisions. That's got to be on view. Which button is it? There's a button that you can use to make everything bigger. I always forget where it is. Objects, trails, no. Make sure the sub-menus are open. Close. Field of view. It's not field of view. I don't know where it is. Show distance? No. Constellation, Shadow, Supernova. It's all these hidden buttons, remember? Icons. It's not icons, is it? No. Man, I always forget where this button is. Let's see if I can quickly just find it. I had it written down somewhere. Let's see if I can figure it out. Just bear with me, guys. Alright, everyone. So I found the button I was looking for. So here it is. So it's in view. And we want to go here. And it's all the way down in... Where are I? Simulation. It's in objects. Object visibility. Exaggerated lighting filter. Was it planet scale? Where is it? Exaggerated. That's it. Now this is what we want. So turn it up, and there you go. Check it out. Yeah, look at that. Yes. Oh, it's so cool. Look at them all go. Hey. So slow things down. Let's just get a better look at everyone. So there you are. That is all of the elements. Zoom in. Get a better view of it all. There's your periodic table, every single element. So, what do you think of that? So, beryllium. Oh, it changes. So, when you do that, beryllium's getting a little too hot. We need to quickly just give that a bit more albedo, cool it down. Maybe not a 1, but just under. There you go. So, that cools it down. Alright, cool. So, what we'll do is, now we've got the whole system put together, got to line them all up. Oh, yes. Look at that. Hey. Check it out. Oh, that's so cool. Pause. There we go. Alright, so a lineup of all the elements there. I mean, we're not going to name every single one, but there you go. There's gold, for instance, osmium, platinum and silver in there, radon, xeon. Look at all these guys. It's a lot of elements. Uranium there, chlorine, sulfur, some of the notable ones there. I mean, look at this. This is just crazy. Then you got all the generic blue, the silvery white planets. Bismuth, that's the one with the crazy colours. Yeah, check that out. And they get smaller and smaller and smaller. Hey. So iron is actually smaller. Some of these guys are actually smaller than them. Check that out. But there you go. That is the full periodic table in planetary form. So, yeah, what do you think of that? I mean, it's a pretty big creation. So there we are, guys. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure to press that like button. Let's see if we can go for 100 likes on today's video, guys, for the finale of making the periodic table solar system. So yeah, really hope you've enjoyed it. And yeah, if you have as well, make sure to press that subscribe button if you haven't already as well, and help us on the journey to the next milestone, which will be 40k. So yeah, pretty wild stuff, right? And yeah, again, guys, stay tuned for the 30k special. I've not forgotten. I've just been very busy recently, and I need to dedicate a full weekend to just planning it and getting a stream planned and all that. So yeah, please stay tuned. But yeah, I haven't forgotten. It is in the works. And yeah, with that all said and done, guys, like I said, make sure to like, subscribe if you haven't already. Stay safe out there. Have a great day, everyone, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.